Hello and welcome to Kim's Cozy Corner. We are back in the indoor grow space for a really quick lettuce harvest. In my last video, I talked about how I needed to harvest some lettuce. Some of it was starting to bolt and we're just out of lettuce upstairs. So this is going to be a really short video and is only going to be harvesting the different types of lettuce that I have. This way, if you see something you like, you can order it as well. So we are going to start at the very top of this GreenStalk vertical planter, and we're going to harvest all of this slow boat. A green leaf lettuce, and there it is. Beautiful. I call slow boat like a staple. It's always there. It always does well. It's a typical green lettuce. If you like to mix your lettuce together, I think slow boat's a good one to mix with other things. So we're going to just keep heading on around because I got a lot of lettuce to get, y'all. This right here is, I think, Lantis Winter. There are two in here, but y'all, I'm going to hold off on this one. This Lantis Winter right here is beautiful. I could harvest this little head right here, and then I could harvest this one later, but I'm going to hold off on that. I'm also going to hold off on this right here. This is Merlot. I'm going to hold off on it because I have more down below. So let's move down. And this next tier here, this is Merlot as well. And it doesn't have all of the real bright reds as this one up here. This one has more reds in it than this one, and that's all because of lighting. So we will take this one. My mom really likes Merlot, but when I take it up to her and she doesn't see the red, she thinks she doesn't have Merlot, but she does. And then she tastes it and realizes it's absolutely delicious. And this right here is Butter Crunch. This is a lot of Butter Crunch. This is a lot more than we can eat. But we're going to take all of the Butter Crunch. Butter Crunch has a sweetness to it that Slow Boat doesn't have. It is one of my favorites. Well, I got a lot of favorites, don't I? I got a lot of favorites, but Slow Boat, Butter Crunch, Merlot, they're all in there. All right, that's it. Oh, no. Cimarron. And Cimarron is going to seed. So anytime your lettuce gets a hard stem up the middle, that means it's going to seed. And typically, not always, but typically, it changes the flavor. Your lettuce can get bitter if you let it go to seed. I'm hoping I caught this fast enough that we don't have an issue. But let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me pull that part out. This was going right up the center, straight up. And they're little bitty, look like flowers that are getting ready to open on top. And that's where the seeds would produce if I let it. But we're not letting it. All right, now I'm all the way around on that level. Moving on down, believe it or not, this right here was Merlot. It has come right up the center, going to seed as well. We will take it upstairs. If it's bitter, we will just get rid of it upstairs. But that's Merlot. But the farther down you go, the fewer red leaves. And here's another one just to the side. I'm going to leave it and see if it takes off. This is another Cimarron. We're not going to touch it. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to let that stay one more time. But I will harvest this Lantus winter. I've harvested this Lantus winter so many times already. We will harvest that one. Yep, and this is another slow boat, and it is slow to boat, but this is probably the 4th time now that I've harvested from this one here. I don't know. I might go ahead. I already got so much lettuce. Look at all of this lettuce. I believe that's all we're going to take today. But look at this wonderful basket of lettuce grown indoors. Indoors. And I still have lettuce upstairs in the hydroponic system, which we will harvest at a later date. I could harvest today, but I got more than enough. So we will start with this and then we'll move to that another day. Like I said, this is just a quick lettuce harvest. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, think about giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. I like to keep everything coming in the winter, in the summer, in the spring, and in the fall. So until next time, and I hope there will be a next time that you hang out with me, Kim, at Kim's Cozy Corner. Talk to you soon. Bye.